Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Tina's Tiny Thursdays. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. I am not just under the weather. I am over the weather. I am quite not feeling well, but I figured I will still paint and I will still make things because that's just the person I am. But today I figured I'll do. Oh gosh, I saw myself in the monitor and I look like death. Goodness gracious. I should be sleeping, but I'm painting here with you guys. So I have a bunch of these old flat canvases that I made years ago, back when I was still strictly doing oil paintings. But I also have like this magnet tape adhesive, and so I figured since I have a bunch of blank ones of these still left, that I would make some magnets. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I am, after this introduction, I'm not gonna be on camera much, so I just want to say, hi, hello, this is my face. Enjoy it looking sickly, because it will not last long. Well, yeah, just want to say thank you guys for coming to my stream. If you want to check out my stuff, you can go to tinastextportraits.com. It's on the screen. If you're wondering why my name is Tina's Text Portraits, got my namesake from doing portraits of people, characters, animals, cityscapes, by writing the word over and over again to make the image. Here's one of Goku. Here's one of Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Here's the Attack Titan from Attack on Titan, and here's my most recent one, Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I used the word honor to make Zuko, so it just says honor and over and over and over again. And I kind of left it more space so that people could like actually see that it said honor like up in this area, and then everything else is it kind of blends together a little bit more. But yeah. If you guys want to check out actual text portraits that I've made in the past, you guys can go to my site. I am going to take away my face, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. So I think I might, since this is right here and in front of me, I think I might want to do an updated version of this. Since it has been a long time since I've painted on flat one, so yeah, I think I'll do an updated version of this one to start off. Hey Q, I'm a little under the weather, so that's why I'm currently not on camera. But other than that, I'm doing okay. The cold is just, kicking my butt right now. But, yeah, how are you doing? Thank you for that, Q. I appreciate that. I'll be back on my feet soon. I mean, not that I'm not on my feet. Well, technically right now I'm sitting, but yeah, I'll be feeling better soon. For those of you that just joined in, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am kind of remaking this older painting. I had made this in oils years and years ago. At least 3, maybe 4 years ago. Is the weather switching? The weather's not switching too bad. Like some days it'll go from being like 80 to 60, which I guess is pretty drastic, but it's not the worst that, you know, it could be. But it's been pretty warm consistently. I got sick from my my sister's kids. I went over there to help her one day, and her eldest, he was having a tough time. He was having like chills and sinus headaches and stuff like that, and then it eventually settled in my system a couple days later, and I was like, oh no. The babies, every time the babies get me. thought I would be fine though, because my other siblings around me had got sick, and then I was, I was still holding out and stuff, and I was still staying strong, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll be fine this time. I was not. I was not. It was just a delayed reaction, I guess you could say. I'm gonna change up the image a little bit from the old original. And I do have some things that are different, like there's different like colors and structures and stuff in there, but I want to, I don't know if I want to include like this river in this and the updated one. I think I'll have it be more arid and dry. Incorporate more rocks and more cactuses. Cacti, rather. Ooh, that is... no, that is the wrong color. I wanted to add in some more variation into the sand, but yeah, that did not look right. Let's just wipe this all away, get it to sort of one solid color. And then I'll blow dry it, and then try to get it to look better. don't know if I like the structure of this cacti. I might, change some things around. Adding in some shadows. I'm just gonna add like some dirt in different spots. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat. Okay, on to the next one. Thanks for the follow, Excellent Jay. Oh, no, Excellent Junior, sorry. Normally I'm more engaged and I talk more when I go through these paintings, but I am fighting off a cold, but I appreciate you following me. I appreciate that. I hope these paintings can bring you a little bit of peace and joy into your life. Yeah, I appreciate the follow.
That's all I think for okay.
I'm nearly done with this one, guys.
Wait, they didn't know it was my hand.
That's my sister Sabrina. She loves to interrupt my streams on her lunch break.
That looks realistic.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you.
Are you cold?
Yes, I'm cold. Are you cold?
I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just me because I'm sick.
No, I'm over here. Look, I look like a turkey.
You do look like a turkey.
Well, a tan turkey. Maybe I was in the oven. Almost done.
She got those turkey bumps, y'all.
Turkey.
Turkey bumps! Turkey, 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 turkey.
I could go for some turkey.
I'm not big on turkey. Like, I understand we eat it
Oh my
out of
God.
tradition.
That's because
but-
you don't eat dressing.
Okay.
If you ate the turkey, the dressing with the cranberry sauce with the mac and cheese combination,
But I eat the mac and cheese with the ham.
see, you messed up. You put the ham. I'm telling you, there's nothing like, oh, and don't let the yams juice.
Well, the yam juice touches the macaroni. Yeah, that's great.
I don't know. You know, oh my gosh. Thanksgiving is like my favorite holiday.
I know it's your favorite. I think it's okay.
What other holiday gives you food like that?
We eat the same things on Christmas, Sabrina.
It's not the same.
It's
The
like-
gifts overshadows the
Okay.
meal.
Okay.
For the people that get gifts. Some people's not blessed. Oh,
What?
I'm doing it a little bit because I have the tacos, but you know, because usually, you know, they get tacos rice, but I just had tacos with tacos, you know, so I didn't have time.
Uh-huh.
So that's where my mind went.
Okay.
I forgot I had. I'm trying to get to the box.
Okay.
I don't wanna be.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye, people. Enjoy the rest of your shift. That's my sister, everybody. That's my sister Sabrina. She's insane. Hello, Batman. You just missed Sabrina. She was on her lunch break and did her classic finger thing. Just letting people know that she's here. I appreciate that you appreciate that it's warmer climate stuff. These are gonna be made into magnets, and so I figured that people would want like warmer, happier things, you know. Not that people also don't like winter. But I figured these would at least these first couple ones, them being warmer climate stuff, would make them sell a little bit easier, you know? Oh no, that was Sabrina. That was Sabrina. Her fingers are longer than mine, Katrina. You know, I got like baby hands. Not literally, but you know, I'm a small person. Okay. I think that's nice. I might add some little patches of grass. I think I'll do that. Hello, Siamese left. Adding some grass. You mean like YouTube thumbnails? I wish, because I would have been making a nice amount of money. Just, you know, making a bunch of paintings for everybody. Back in the 1800s before Photoshop. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I made that on Tuesday. I usually go live 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, sometimes life happens and it's only like 1 time a week. I thought about not streaming today because I am under the weather, but I was like, you know what? I can still paint. I'll just not be on camera. Oops. Trying to get another one open. Trying to get the plastic off. Alright. Got our next blank slate. Oh. I think since the other 2 I did were very warm feeling, I think I will do something cold, just because I don't like to keep making the same type of scenes over and over again. I mean, eventually I end up, you know, kind of rotating the same type of things, and like auroras and space and beach waves and mountains and deserts and stuff, but yeah, I get a lot of ideas out faster. And then people like to put them on their desks or like bookshelves or like reading nooks and stuff. These ones are gonna be magnets, however, the flat ones that I have. So this is an older one that I painted, I want to say like 3-4 years ago, and I've applied a magnet to the back of it. So yeah, these flat ones are gonna end up being refrigerator magnets or like organization magnets, however people want to use them. But yeah. Now that I have the background done, I'm going to start putting in the implication of some trees. When it comes to making snow-covered trees, I like to first kind of get the general shape of the trees in blue. And then go over top of that with white. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of trees all over the place. Stuff with the horizon line, stuff on the sides. And for the trees, I'm basically just doing triangles. You know, making sure there's a point here, 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 and then just kind of filling it in. I might not always start at the top, because I don't know why. Just a habit. Sometimes I'll start at the middle and then go up. I do make large paintings. Yes, I do. The largest painting to date that I've made is 4 feet by 4 feet. Most of the time, though, people commission like 8 by 10s or like 12 by 16s, stuff like that. But I do make large paintings as well. Yeah, it's really big. That one I was working on for a couple years, because I would like I would put paint down on it, and then I would be like too scared to progress because I'm like, this is a pretty big thing to mess up on. But that I started it in 2015, and I didn't finish until last year, 2023. But that one, it wasn't a commission piece, it was just something that I personally wanted to make. So, I took my time with that, because I didn't want to mess it up. Other projects don't take me that long. That was just, something special that I wanted to do and accomplish, but, I was slow about it. But I'm glad it took that long, because I started it when I first started painting, and my style changed and evolved a lot over the years, and so there are pieces of it that, you know, look like my original style, and then there are pieces that look like how I currently paint, and so throughout the piece there are little pieces of me throughout the years, and so I think that's really special. What did I paint? Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. Okay, let me... Okay, so this is what I made. It's based off of a scripture in, I think Matthew. I'm a little brain foggy with this cold. But, basically it's a mountain, like, being moved from one place and, like, going to another. But it's like a... Kinda like it's like a... Not only being, like, moved, but it's, like, reforming, like, as it's being moved. Kind of like the mountain is being, like, teleported somewhere else. And so, yeah. That was, the long project. Yeah. Faith that can move mountains, yeah. Yeah, so that was the big piece that took all that time. Gotta start putting the snow on some of these. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, got the trees in the background. Gonna make a mental note. Well, not, I guess not mental because I'm actually putting on canvas, but there's gonna be water down here. So I'm just kind of marking those edges. Thank you. Yeah, there's a couple of us that are sick. I was babysitting my sister's kids. Bless you, Dad! I was babysitting my sister's kids, and they were unfortunately unwell, and so it's been slowly going throughout the family. Forgot about these trees, but I'll do those. I will not forget. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I added a couple more trees over here. Well, actually, first, before I do that, let me add in some snow. I started in 2015. Well, I should say I started doing it professionally in 2015. I took classes in high school, and I would practice at home and stuff. My paintings were terrible, though. When I was younger, just being honest, it was a nightmare. Some of my earlier work is, when I look back at it, I cringe, because it just does not look good. But, in 2015, I watched some old Bob Ross footage, and it was like something, like a switch had flipped in my brain, and, all of a sudden I could paint. Well, I should say paint how I wanted to. Yeah. But I've wanted to be a painter my whole life. I remember being in like kindergarten and first grade, and like being so happy and excited whenever my mom would bring home like dollar store watercolor sets. And then I would paint the dumbest things, but I would just be so happy. So, it's always been a dream of mine. I did not have the skill until recent years. Okay, let me add in some more trees. This is a little too watery. Need to be a little bit thicker. That's a little better. So doing our triangles. This one's a little bit more in the foreground. Gonna get a little bit of blue on the brush. Oh, I think I need some more white because this lump is dry. Get a touch more water just so it'll spread a little easier. Some white on this tree as well. Gonna have more white facing this way because the shadow is kind of like draping down. Well, not draping. The shadow is gonna be on this side of it. These trees over here are gonna be a lot brighter than the other than these trees on this side because the shadow, not the shadow, the sunlight is coming and hitting this side. Get the slightest touch of magenta just so that the shadow of the trees is just a little bit different than the shadow of the like the branches and stuff. Just looks a little bit darker. Gonna do a couple more shadows. Oh, what happened to the music? Oopsies. Okay. I'm getting a bit more detailed with the trees in the foreground. Gonna actually be able to see like bark and branches. Not gonna do a ton of branches, just want to do some that are like a guide of like how I want the snow to fall and how I want it to lay. Most of the time I use references. If it's something like a mountain or a beach, sometimes I'll just go with whatever's in my head, because I've painted hundreds of mountains and hundreds of beach scenes. If it's an animal, I'm definitely using a reference. Sometimes I'll take elements from like 5 or 6 different reference pieces that I have in front of me. It depends. It depends. Sometimes when I'm like out and about and traveling, I'll take reference photos to use later. Sometimes family members will send me reference photos from the other states that they live in. I think once you paint a scene or paint something a lot, you kind of like have like a visual library in your head, so that you can rely on, and that you don't really like need to keep going back for photos of stuff. Like there was a period of time where I was obsessed with painting auroras. And I would paint so many, and I would look at so many photos and stuff, so I could paint an Aurora Borealis without really even thinking about it now. Because I've painted so many over the years. Sometimes I'll see something in a video game and that will inspire me to kind of like paint my own version of a scene. Skyrim had a huge impact on what I paint and how I paint. Another one that had a huge impact on me was Subnautica. I've never seen an aurora in real life. I would like to one day. I think that would be a very amazing experience. Apparently recently where I live, it was visible, but it's rare for the area where I live for it to just be visible like that. But I went to bed early that night, and so I woke up and I saw a bunch of people on Facebook posting photos of the aurora, and I was just like, oh, okay. The one night that I go to bed early is the night where there's this spectacular thing happening in the sky. I'll add a couple more trees over on this left side. You know, it's like that sometimes. It's like that. But I'm sure when you eventually do see it, it'll be worth the wait, you know? And then there should be... yeah, just book a flight at some point, yeah. It's like a slight reflection. I think I'm gonna blow dry this and then do another layer of blue for the water, and then this one will be done. Oops. Okay. Mistakes were just made. That's okay. That's okay. It's just a happy little accident. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the man has spoken. Okay. Let me flip it around. So get some of these. I'm not looking for it to be a perfect reflection. Just kind of have the implication that it's there. Okay. Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I do have time for one quick one before I head out. I think I'll make an Aurora since we were talking about them for a minute, so. Okay, I'm gonna need some more blue. There we go. That should be enough. That should be plenty. Yeah, I just use regular acrylic. I used to only paint in oils when I first started, because in high school when I would try to paint with acrylic, things looked terrible. So for a few years I would not go back to acrylic. But I pretty much only use acrylics now unless I want to work on a project for a long time. Okay, gonna dry this for a second. It depends on what painting style you like to use. With oils, it takes weeks, sometimes months for the paint to dry, and technically it doesn't dry, the oil oxidizes, so it basically, I don't know, it's hard to describe the process. of what it goes through. But so you have to work very slowly. That's another reason why the big painting took so long, because I was painting it in oils. And with acrylic you can work with layers a lot faster. Which is great for, does it last longer? It can, without it being varnished, you know, without it having a protective coating on it, oil will kind of by itself be a little bit better, but once you put a protective coating on it, either way, they will they'll both last pretty long. Oh, I guess I had some white paint on my hand, my bad. But once everything's acrylics, I don't know when they were made, but they really didn't become popular until people started experimenting with different art styles, kind of like I'm forgetting everything I learned. I guess you could say like more modern or like pop art, more like I want to say like stuff in like the 1900s is like when people started getting into acrylic. But yeah, it was pretty much everybody just used oils back in the day. And when I would go to museums and stuff and I would see people, I would see, you know, all these really old and beautiful oil paintings, and so that's why I wanted to learn how to paint with oils. But now I pretty much only use acrylics. It's funny how things work out. Okay, it's a little... The paint dried a little too fast. That's the thing about acrylic. It dries really fast, which is great if you want to work in quick layers, but if you want to have time to work with stuff, it's gonna... Sometimes it'll dry faster than your hands can move. He painted with oils. He painted with oils. That was another reason why I wanted to paint with oils. He just worked really, really fast. He used a technique called wet into wet, which is when you're working with paint while it's still wet, and it just has a different look and a different style. I do a blend of wet into wet and wet and dry. just gonna add a little bit more paint, a little bit more moisture over around here. Gonna mix this together a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. I have used abstract paintings, like made an abstract painting and then like painted like mountain scenes or like a water scene on top of it before. Kind of had like the abstract be like the stars or the aurora. So it's funny you say that. Thank you, I appreciate you stopping by and chatting with me. And thanks for following. And I am nearly done with this one, guys. Alright, these are our 4 paintings for today. I appreciate everybody that joined the stream and was chatting. I know there are people in here earlier. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, sorry for not really being on camera and stuff, but like I said, I am under the weather, and you guys could clearly hear it in my voice and stuff. But I appreciate you guys for stopping in and hanging with me, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy lives to watch me make stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next